Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 22nd. This is Wake Up with KERA News, and I'm Andrew Garcia. Temperatures are going to be in the mid-80s again today, with mostly sunny skies, though there's a decent chance we could see some scattered showers overnight. After today's news, we'll hear why the Texas legislature is generally avoiding the issue of deaths caused by high-speed chases. The world is mourning Pope Francis, who died at the age of 88 from a stroke early Monday morning. A former Dallas bishop, Cardinal Kevin Farrell, will serve as interim pope for the Catholic Church. Richard Bouch is a professor of religious studies at St. Edward's University, and he says the cardinal will oversee daily duties of the church and help the search for a new pope. Farrell served as bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Dallas for nearly a decade, beginning in 2007. A third person has died in Tarrant County Jail custody this year. An in-custody death report to the state identified her as Liza Elizabeth Gadlin. In a press release, the Tarrant County Sheriff's Office said she got medical treatment while in jail and died in the hospital. The Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office will determine her cause of death. Nearly 100 people died in Texas because of police chases in 2022, the deadliest year for pursuits on record. But yet another legislative session in Austin will wrap up soon without nearly any proposed laws about police chases. KERA's Tolawani Osibamawo spoke to state lawmakers about why they say they've kept their hands off the issue.
Houston Democrat Gene Wu has been a state representative for 12 years. In that time, he says police chases have never really come up as something he or his colleagues have felt the need to address. Wu and other lawmakers say it comes down to the desire to leave pursuit rules up to the local departments that engage in them. He also says there's just not enough conversation happening around the issue.
The way things get changed around here is like families that are upset, they form organizations, they build networks, and they grow those organizations, and they come up here and advocate and say, hey, there's a lot of people here who want change.
Wu was among the dozen lawmakers and experts KERA spoke to about why there's been little movement on police chases in the state legislature. Right now, the only major statewide police pursuit laws are those governing troopers with the Texas Department of Public Safety. As for criminal law, someone who causes a pursuit resulting in a person's death could get up to 20 years in jail. Laws dictating how police officers should use force may also apply to pursuits. George Eichenberg teaches criminal justice at Tarleton State University. He says even then it comes down to the unique facts of each case.
A lot of what could be delegated to the legislature has been handled, I think, at the local level by policies, by training, and a lot of that is the result of civil liability.
A last-minute bill by Democratic Senator Cesar Blanco of El Paso seems to be the only one this session directly addressing police chases. It would require state troopers to align their pursuit policy with a Border Patrol policy from the Biden administration that's since been rescinded. Jillian Snyder is a criminal justice researcher with the R Street Institute. That's a right-leaning public policy think tank. She says states like Texas might be too geographically diverse for a one-size-fits-all approach, and the states who do put pursuit laws on the books usually pass broad regulations for good reason.
A state to be able to tell every agency, this is the policy that you need to operate within, it's just impractical because each agency has their own needs.
Still, even the Texas Supreme Court has weighed in on how laws governing police chases could change. Even if someone sues a police officer for what happens during a chase, the officer might still be protected by a legal principle called qualified immunity. One justice suggested there could be another system providing further avenues to recover damages. But Garland Democratic Representative Retta Bowers says she thinks it would have to be decided case by case, without assuming ill intent by officers.
I can certainly, unfortunately, recall seeing a police chase. And, there I was walking out of a store, right, at the onset of a police chase. those moments are sometimes and most times out of control.
Former sheriff and freshman state representative A.J. Louderback is a Republican from Victoria. He says he doesn't see any need for change in how cities and counties handle chases. And as for compensation for victims, he says life isn't risk-free.
It is tragic that civilians are hurt, but civilians are hurt and bystanders are hurt by collateral damage from a number of causes, law enforcement or non-law enforcement.
Experts say if there's no political will to pass laws on police pursuits, nothing changes.
That was KERA's Tolawani Osibamawo reporting. The Stars went into overtime last night in a game that could have seen them go down 0-2 against the Colorado Avalanche, but salvation came off the stick of right-wing Colin Blackwell with a goal late in overtime. They now head to Colorado tomorrow for Game 3, with the series tied 1-1. And the Texas Rangers start a series against the Athletics tonight. They lost 2 games out of 3 to the Dodgers last week, so hopefully they can notch some wins against the already struggling A's. Head to the D. and Charles Wiley Theater to see the Plague Mask Players present Alice, a variation on Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. Go to the other side of the looking glass with the show's Texas debut. Find more information and other fun things to do at kera.org/calendar. Thanks so much for listening to Wake Up with KERA News. I'm your host, Andrew Garcia. This show is produced and edited by Shardae White and Bekah Morr. For more news in your inbox, visit kera.org/wakeup. That's where you can subscribe to the Wake Up with KERA News newsletter and get some good morning vibes from our colleague Catherine Hobbs. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at KERATX. Have a great day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.